Hello, my dear friend. I am so glad you are here with me today. I know that sometimes life feels heavy, especially when it comes to money. You might be feeling worried, unsure, or even frustrated, wondering how things will get better. Please know you are not alone. Many of us have felt this way, standing at a place where we hope for more, but aren't sure how to reach it. I want you to take a deep breath with me. Right now, in this moment, you've already taken a beautiful step toward change by opening your heart and mind to a new way of thinking. You see, the world has taught us to believe that money is something hard to get, something outside of us, controlled by luck or circumstances. But I'm here to remind you that true abundance doesn't start in your bank account. It starts within you. It begins with the thoughts you think and the beliefs you hold about yourself and about life. When we shift those thoughts, even just a little, we open the door for miracles to walk in. Imagine for a moment that life is always trying to support you, that the universe is always saying yes to what you believe. If you believe that money is scarce, life will agree. But if you believe that money flows easily to you, life will agree with that too. I know this may sound simple, but the most powerful truths often are. Right now, I want you to gently tell yourself, I am open to receiving all the wealth life offers me. Say it softly, with kindness, as if you are comforting a dear friend. Because you are. You are comforting yourself, and you deserve that love. Each time you speak words like these, you are planting seeds in the garden of your mind. These seeds will grow into experiences of abundance if you water them with care and patience. There is nothing you need to force, just a willingness to believe that good things are possible for you. I want you to know that money is simply energy, and energy responds to your thoughts and feelings. When you welcome the idea that you are worthy of receiving, you begin to attract opportunities, ideas, and blessings that you may not have noticed before. This is not magic in the way fairy tales describe it. It is the natural way life works when we align our thinking with love, trust, and openness. So as we continue this journey together, I invite you to release any tension you're holding in your body. Relax your shoulders, unclench your jaw, and let your heart soften. You are safe here. You are supported. And you are beginning a beautiful path toward allowing your money to multiply, not by chasing it, but by welcoming it. Remember, it all starts with a simple, gentle thought. I am open to receiving all the wealth life offers me. Keep this thought close and watch how life begins to respond. So many people believe that abundance is something far away, something reserved for a lucky few. But abundance isn't a prize that only special people get to win. It's a natural part of life, like the air we breathe or the sunlight that warms our skin. The truth is, abundance begins in your mind, long before it ever shows up in your hands. Every thought you think is like a little seed. When you think thoughts of lack, fear, or doubt, you plant seeds that grow into experiences of struggle. But when you think thoughts of prosperity, ease, and trust, you plant seeds that bloom into opportunities, blessings, and financial flow. Imagine your mind as a beautiful garden. You wouldn't plant weeds and expect roses to grow. In the same way, you can't fill your mind with worries about not having enough and expect abundance to appear. The garden of your mind needs nurturing, love, and the right kind of thoughts to flourish. It's easy to fall into the habit of thinking, I never have enough, or money is so hard to come by. These thoughts might feel true because you've thought them for so long. But just because a thought feels familiar doesn't mean it's helpful or true. You have the power to choose new thoughts, thoughts that support the life you want to create. Start by gently telling yourself, every thought I think is creating my future prosperity. This is not about pretending or ignoring reality. It's about understanding that your reality begins with what you believe. When you shift your beliefs, your outer world starts to shift too. You don't have to control everything around you. You only need to tend to your inner world with kindness and care. Think of abundance as a river that is always flowing. When you align your thoughts with trust and openness, you step into that river and allow it to carry you. You don't have to push or struggle against the current. You simply allow yourself to be supported by the natural flow of life. Each time you catch yourself thinking a thought of lack, don't be harsh with yourself. Just notice it and gently choose a better feeling thought. You might say, I am learning to think in ways that welcome prosperity. This small shift in thinking, practiced daily, can open doors where you once saw walls. Remember, your mind is powerful, and it is always working to create what you focus on. When you fill it with thoughts of abundance, gratitude, and possibility, you send out a clear message to life that you are ready to receive. And life always responds. Trust that the seeds you plant today with your thoughts will grow into a future filled with more than enough. Many of us grew up hearing messages that made us believe money is difficult to have, or that wanting more is somehow wrong. These ideas settle deep inside, becoming silent rules that guide how we think and feel about wealth. Without even realizing it, we carry these beliefs into every decision, every hope, and every fear about money. But today, I want you to know that you have the power to change those old stories. You don't have to be tied to beliefs that no longer serve you. The first step is to notice them. Pay attention to the thoughts that come up when you think about money. Do you hear a voice saying, I'll never have enough, or I'm not good with money? If so, that's simply a sign that an old belief is playing in the background. There's no need to feel bad or blame yourself. These thoughts were learned, and anything learned can be unlearned with love and patience. One gentle way to begin releasing these limiting beliefs is through mirror work. Stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes, and say, I release all fears and doubts about money. At first, it might feel strange or uncomfortable, but that's only because you're speaking a new truth, one that your mind is learning to accept. Each time you do this, you soften the grip of those old ideas and make space for new, empowering beliefs to grow. You can also take a few quiet moments each day to write down any negative thoughts you notice about money. Seeing them on paper helps you understand what's been guiding your feelings. Once they're written down, gently cross them out and write a new positive statement in their place, like, I am open to receiving abundance, or money flows to me easily. These simple practices are powerful because they bring awareness to what was once hidden and give you the chance to choose again. Remember, your beliefs are not set in stone. They are flexible, and they change as you grow. By choosing thoughts that align with trust, worthiness, and openness, you invite a new experience with money into your life. You don't have to know exactly how the money will come. Your job is only to clear the path by letting go of the fears and doubts that block it. As you continue to practice these gentle steps, you will begin to feel lighter, more hopeful, and more connected to the flow of prosperity that has always been available to you. Each time you affirm, "I release all fears and doubts about money," you are setting yourself free and welcoming a future where abundance is natural and effortless. So often we look outside of ourselves for signs that we deserve good things. We wait for someone to tell us we are worthy, or for life to prove it by giving us more money, success, or opportunities. But the truth is, everything begins with how we see ourselves. When you believe deep down that you are valuable, that you deserve happiness and abundance, life begins to reflect that belief in beautiful ways. Many people struggle with money not because they aren't capable, but because they carry a quiet feeling inside that says, "I'm not enough," or "I don't deserve to be wealthy." These thoughts can hide beneath the surface, but they influence everything. When you don't feel worthy, you might unknowingly push away opportunities or settle for less than you truly desire. I want you to understand that your worth has nothing to do with how much money you have right now. You were born worthy. You don't have to earn it. You simply need to remember it. When you start treating yourself with love, respect, and kindness, you send a message to life that you are ready to receive more. A simple way to build this sense of worthiness is by speaking to yourself with gentle, encouraging words. Each morning, look in the mirror and say, "I am worthy of financial success and joyful abundance." Even if part of you doubts it at first, keep saying it with love. Over time, your mind will begin to believe it, and you will notice a shift in how you feel and how life responds. Think of it like opening a window to let fresh air in. When you believe you are worthy, you open the window wide and abundance flows in naturally. You no longer have to chase after it or feel anxious about it. You simply allow it to come because you know in your heart that you deserve it. Every act of self-love, no matter how small, strengthens this belief. Whether it's taking time to rest, speaking kindly to yourself, or making choices that honor your well-being, these moments tell the universe, "I am ready to receive." And the universe always listens. So begin today by reminding yourself of your true worth. Let go of the old idea that you have to prove anything. You are enough exactly as you are. The more you embrace this truth, the more you will see your outer world change, bringing you the wealth and joy that have been waiting for you all along. There is a quiet magic that happens when we stop focusing on what we don't have and start noticing what we do. Gratitude has a special power to transform not just how we feel, but what we attract into our lives. When it comes to money, many people spend their days thinking about bills, debts, or what's missing. This kind of thinking creates a feeling of lack, and that feeling can quietly block the flow of abundance. But when you shift your attention to being thankful for the money you already have, even if it's just a little, you open the door for more to come in. Gratitude is like a magnet. The more you appreciate what you have, the more life gives you to appreciate. It doesn't matter how big or small it is. What matters is the feeling of genuine thankfulness. You might start by saying, "I am grateful for every dollar that comes my way." Say it when you find a coin on the street, when you receive your paycheck, or even when you pay for something. Bless your money with love and gratitude as it flows in and out of your life. This simple practice can change your entire relationship with wealth. Imagine that every time you express gratitude, you are lighting a beacon that calls more prosperity to you. Life responds to the energy you give out, and when that energy is filled with appreciation, it naturally brings more reasons to be thankful. A beautiful way to make gratitude a daily habit is to take a few moments each morning or evening to think of 3 things related to money that you are thankful for. It could be something as simple as being able to buy a warm meal, having a roof over your head, or receiving a small, unexpected gift. As you do this, feel the warmth of gratitude in your heart. Let it fill you up. You'll soon notice that this feeling begins to color your days with more positivity and hope. Instead of focusing on what's missing, you'll start to see how supported you truly are. And as you continue this practice, you will find that money begins to flow more easily into your life. It's not because you forced it, but because you aligned yourself with the energy of abundance. Remember to tell yourself often, I am grateful for the wealth flowing into my life now. Let this be a gentle reminder that every moment of gratitude is an invitation for more blessings to arrive. Close your eyes for a moment and picture yourself surrounded by a gentle stream of light. In this light, you see money flowing to you, easily, effortlessly, like a river finding its way to the ocean. You don't have to chase it or struggle to catch it. You simply stand there, open and ready to receive. This is the power of visualization. When you can see something clearly in your mind and feel it in your heart, you begin to attract it into your life. Your mind doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is imagined. When you fill your thoughts with strong, positive feelings, by visualizing abundance, you are giving your mind a clear picture of what you want to welcome. Each time you do this, you are aligning your energy with the flow of prosperity. It's like tuning a radio to the right station. Suddenly, everything comes in clearly. Spend a few quiet moments each day imagining your money multiplying. See it growing in your bank account. Feel the relief and joy of financial freedom, and allow yourself to smile as if it has already happened. The feelings you create during this practice are just as important as the images. Feel the gratitude, the peace, and the excitement of knowing that you are supported by life. You might gently tell yourself, I see money flowing to me easily and effortlessly. Repeat this affirmation as you visualize, letting it sink deep into your subconscious mind. This simple practice sends a powerful message to the universe. You are ready to receive. Visualization is not about daydreaming without purpose. It is about creating a clear and loving intention for what you desire, and then allowing life to meet you there. The more you practice seeing abundance in your mind, the more natural it becomes to expect it in your daily life. Over time, you will notice small signs, unexpected opportunities, new ideas, or financial blessings that seem to appear out of nowhere. These are reflections of the inner work you are doing. Trust in this process, even if results don't show up right away. Just like planting a seed, it takes time for the roots to grow before you see the first sprout. Be patient with yourself and enjoy the feelings of abundance as you visualize. Each time you do, you are bringing yourself closer to the reality you wish to create. Keep your heart open, your thoughts clear, and remember that what you can see and feel within, you can welcome into your life. Every choice you make, no matter how small, carries the energy of your thoughts and beliefs. When you begin to think abundantly, Your actions naturally follow that energy. You don't need to make grand changes overnight. It's the gentle, daily decisions that shape your relationship with money and prosperity. Many people act from a place of fear without realizing it. They hold on to every penny tightly, worried that if they spend, nothing will come back. Or they hesitate to invest in themselves, believing they aren't ready or deserving. But when you shift your thinking to abundance, you start to act with trust instead of fear. For example, when you pay a bill, instead of feeling anxious or resentful, you can bless the payment and say, "There's always more where this came from." This simple shift turns an ordinary moment into a powerful affirmation of trust. You are telling life that you believe in the continuous flow of prosperity. Another gentle action is to give, even in small ways, from a place of joy. When you share a coin, a kind gesture, or a gift, you affirm that you live in an abundant universe. Giving doesn't deplete you. It signals that you trust in life's endless supply. You might also choose to organize your finances with love instead of avoidance. Many people fear looking at their accounts because they're focused on what's missing. But when you approach your money with care and gratitude, you create space for it to grow. Simple acts like reviewing your budget, setting intentions for your spending, or saving a small amount with a thankful heart can align you with the energy of wealth. Speak kindly about money too. Words carry power, and when you say things like, "I always have enough," or "money comes to me in expected and unexpected ways," you reinforce a positive mindset. These words guide your actions, helping you move through life with confidence and openness. Remember, you don't have to force abundance to come to you. It responds to the energy you put into your thoughts, words, and daily habits. When your actions reflect a belief in plenty rather than lack, you naturally attract more of what you desire. Tell yourself often, "I handle my finances with love, and prosperity responds." Let this be a quiet reminder that every step you take when guided by trust and love leads you closer to a life where wealth flows freely and joyfully. There's a quiet peace that comes when we learn to trust the timing of life. So often we plant the seeds of our desires and then grow anxious, wondering when they will bloom. We look for instant results and worry if things don't happen as quickly as we hoped. But just like nature, abundance has its own perfect rhythm. You wouldn't rush a flower to bloom or a tree to grow. In the same way, you don't need to rush your financial blessings. Once you've set your intentions and aligned your thoughts with abundance, your next step is to let go of the worry and trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Anxiety blocks the flow of prosperity because it comes from fear and doubt. When you trust, you open the path for good things to arrive in ways you may not even expect. It's important to remind yourself that you are always supported, even when you can't yet see the results. Life is working behind the scenes to bring you what you need at the right time. Think of it like ordering a meal at a restaurant. Once you place your order, you don't keep calling the waiter back to check if the food is coming. You relax, enjoy the moment, and trust that what you asked for will arrive. The same is true for your financial desires. When you've done the inner work, shifting your thoughts, speaking your affirmations, feeling gratitude, your role is to stay calm and open, knowing that what you've asked for is on its way. If you ever feel impatience or doubt creeping in, gently place your hand on your heart and say, "I trust that life is unfolding abundance for me perfectly." Let these words soothe you, like a comforting friend reminding you that all is well. Each time you choose trust over fear, you strengthen your connection to the flow of prosperity. Remember, delays are not denials. Sometimes life is simply arranging things in a way that will bring you even greater blessings than you imagined. By letting go of the need to control every detail, you invite miracles to happen. Keep your heart open, stay present, and know that the universe has a beautiful way of delivering exactly what you need at exactly the right moment. Creating a daily ritual can be a gentle yet powerful way to welcome more abundance into your life. It doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. In fact, the simplest practices, done with love and consistency, often bring the greatest results. A daily prosperity ritual is like watering a plant. Each day, you give it a little attention, a little care, and over time, you watch it grow and flourish. Start by setting aside a few quiet moments each morning or evening where you can focus on your intentions for wealth and abundance. Find a space where you feel calm and undisturbed. Begin by placing your hand over your heart and taking a few deep, soothing breaths. This helps to center your mind and connect you to the present moment. Then, gently speak an affirmation such as, "Every day, in every way, my wealth is multiplying." Say it slowly with feeling, allowing the words to sink in. As you repeat this affirmation, picture your financial blessings growing. See your bank account expanding. Imagine unexpected gifts arriving, and feel the joy and relief of knowing you are fully supported. Let these images fill you with warmth and gratitude. After your affirmations, take a moment to think of at least one thing you're grateful for regarding money. It could be something small, like buying a cup of coffee, or something larger, like receiving a paycheck. The size doesn't matter. What matters is the genuine feeling of appreciation. This gratitude amplifies the energy of your ritual, turning it into a magnet for more prosperity. You might also choose to write down your affirmation and gratitude in a journal. This simple act of writing helps to ground your intentions and gives you something to look back on as your financial journey unfolds. Over time, you'll see how your mindset has shifted and how abundance has responded. The key to this ritual is consistency and love. You don't need to force anything or look for immediate results. Trust that each time you practice, you are strengthening your connection to the flow of wealth. Even on days when you feel doubt or worry, return to your ritual. It will remind you that abundance is always available to you when you align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with trust and gratitude. This daily practice becomes a gentle anchor, keeping you focused on prosperity and helping you remain open to the many ways life can surprise you with financial blessings.